D still a fact.
I'll tell you what they should do. They should take Leon and Franklin should get together, and they should tell Veronique and Wanda, you guys, go ahead, take the plane, fly yourself to Africa, and then send the plane back. And they can sit over there and they can go eat their fresh fruit and chill out and get their hair braided like they did before and just kick it and be there and be safe until all this situation gets set up, gets straightened out. Because why do you want to have your girlfriend, your wife now, who's got a drug problem under, have her with all this stress, and have your wife who's pregnant under all this stress in the middle of a violent war that people are trying to kill you every time? Why even have them there?
They better pick up
send them away.
You got a point. You got a point, man.
It's like half these brothers don't have passports. They're not going to go looking for her. Half of them probably never been more than 10 blocks away from their neighborhood.
Yeah, well, one thing I didn't cover that I think is a good point of reference, when Franklin met up with Leon, Wanda, and Sissy, they was in the hood in Franklin's crib. I mean, Leon's crib. And Franklin wanted to take his mama out of there. She was like, no, this is basically as good a place you can go. I actually agree with that because Teddy ain't about to come to the hood and try to start no war. The police ain't about to come to the hood and try to start. We have one dissenter. Let's let the dissenter. I yield the floor to you, dissenter.
Here's my only thing. Franklin's not the only person at war. Leon is too. That's true. They know exactly where Leon stay. If D come through with some oozes, he's shooting in the house while Sissy in there washing dishes or folding clothes. Her and Wanda both getting hit while Leon out probably helping Franklin do something. Like
he's
that's
not
the
gonna do that.
Who?
He's not gonna do that.
No, he's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to deal with Leon straight up. He can't go to the hood and shoot it up.
He's done.
He wants to go back. He wants to go back there and live and work. He can't go and shoot it up like that. He's gonna have to deal with Leon one-on-one if he wants to run that place.
Let me tell y'all why I disagree with that. It was the conversation he had with Jerome, and Jerome was just like, the young boys now, they ain't got no respect, they ain't got no codes. And then D told, he said, hey, I understand what you're saying, but that's you. Like that's the lane you in. D rolling like them young boys now. Like D ain't got no code. D don't care about none of that. Man, man, if you take out Leon, it don't matter what anybody else in the hood thought about it, because you right back the dude at the top. You right back the man who everybody coming for to get fun and get their work from.
But now you have no connect either. Because Jerome is dead. Yeah. It's different now with Jerome dead. Because he was the one telling him to starve out. Louie. Come on, he just called her a B word the last time they met.
Don't matter.
He didn't even want to look at her.
You think Louie ain't happy to get some respect now?
Louie, yes. But I'm saying D is not finna come back and shoot up the hood or act all crazy rah-rah with Jerome dead. That has quelled a lot of tension in the streets, in my opinion. I think everybody gonna be like, okay, we need to chill the F out, you know what I'm saying? Because Scully out the game, Scully gonna show up, it ain't nobody left. D just cussed. He didn't even want to look at her like, hey, I ain't even talking to you, Louie. He's not gonna deal with her.
Scully's not out the game.
I mean, he's not on the front line like that.
What do you mean? He was at the end of that episode. He caught a bullet.
That's different though, bro.
He caught a bullet in the shoulder.
But no, what I'm saying is you had
Jerome was at his spot because he was making a drop. He was at his spot because he was making a drop.
What I'm saying is you have to come out of, well, yeah, I see what you're saying about the making a drop, but I'm just saying Scully has a completely different mindset. Scully I don't think he just crazy like, okay, I'm pulling out grenades, and if you look at me wrong, we're gonna, blow up your neighborhood. I'm just saying he went in the field because that was an extreme one-off. We can't just let this woman get taken advantage of like that. That's just that's beyond the line.
I agree, but I think he's also still very much in the game.
Yeah, I think D got more than. I mean, I know Jerome was probably his best plug, but even when the whole situation happened with Franklin, D could have still got another plug. You probably, instead of paying 10 a key, you probably paying 12, and it's probably stepped on him. You know what I'm saying? But I think he still had another plug.
I mean, you said that he don't care what the block they. No, he lost a straight up one-on-one fight. That's the thing.
You think they get settled with another one-on-one fight though? Especially
maybe a one-on-one fight, but you said come up and spray the hood up.
That's what I'm saying though. Like I think that part got settled with that, but like D ain't abiding by them rules. Like however I get my spot back, that's how I get it. And like I'm taking it over with force. And anybody got a problem with it, we just don't, you know what I'm saying, go to war with it. You know what I'm saying?
I hope not. I just I ain't never seen that energy from them all. It seemed like D has always abided by some code of conduct. You know what I'm saying? Like because him and Leon didn't get along at first because he was a true triple OG. Yeah. Because I remember Leon with somebody's like, "Hey man, how do I connect this dude? We're not here." I don't know. I just don't see I think he lost the fight. I think he gonna take it like a man, and yeah, I don't.
I disagree with that, B.A.B. But my thing is with Dion, is he bright enough to sneak attack Leon? I don't think he's that smart. Y'all seen his example of being the leader of the hood. That was a S show.
That was horrible.
It was horrible from the Lion King.
Yeah. Like, bro, right.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah.
I will say this though, when all those dudes got together, all those guys, all those men put their grievances aside to go rescue Louie. And that's one of those things that she's not going to get past, even if she wants to, is that this idea that she wants all this respect and she doesn't want people winking at her. They don't want her winking at her and talking to Jerome. But the fact of the matter is, if everybody in the streets respected everyone equally, if they looked at her just like they look at Jerome or any other dude on the street, they would not have all risked their lives to go save her ass from about to get turned out by this pimp. They wouldn't have done it. They would have been like, well, nigga, guess you effed up. I don't think that would have happened. Because I think the only reason why they went to go save her is because she was about to get just gang raped. And that got to them as men to say she is our responsibility to protect. We can't allow this to happen. We need to put our differences aside for the moment and go get her, and then we can deal with our crap later. If she was a man, she wouldn't have been afforded that privilege. They would have, if she was a man, people would have been like, well, damn, that's effed up, dude. That dude effed up, but I guess he's gonna have to deal with it.
Hold up.
I think they saved her because she's a woman.
You thinking if Jerome get captured, all those people who went say Louie not going to get Jerome?
No, I don't think if Kane had captured him like that, I don't think everybody would have got together to go rescue Jerome. No.
I think everybody would except for Scully. I don't think Scully would have went.
I think if Kane was just talking about beating her up and breaking some kneecaps and then killing her at the end, I don't even think Franklin would have said anything. I think Franklin only went to go get them because of all the crazy sexual shit they were talking about. When they were talking about raping her and having these dudes fresh out of prison come and run through her like that, I think that was the only thing that got to Franklin. I think if Kane was just talking about beating her and then killing her, I think he would have let her. I mean, the dude was right there in front of her. He branded her with a K, and Franklin was just like, huh? Yeah, that's terrible.
He can't do nothing, though. What can he do? He can't fight his way out.
That was the moment I felt like Franklin kind of felt sad for Louie, not because it's Louie, but because Louie is married to his uncle. And he just couldn't stand there and see the woman that he know his uncle loved being tortured and caned and then about to get raped. I think Franklin's mind changed when Kane was putting that brand on. But fellas, save it. We about to get there in a minute.
But he didn't, about to get there. Right, but he didn't say.
Larry. I
got you. Go ahead, man.
I'm point guarding this one, baby. So, just chill out. We're going to get there. Let me shout out the super chatters real quick. We've got that girl in the building. She says Scully will be the last dealer standing. I hope not. I hope not. I hope your premonition don't come true. And then I would be sad. Sharna Lewis said, I enjoy your channel, but I don't catch your lives enough. Well, all you got to do is get up here, my friend, and come chat with us. We almost at 500 people on a Thursday night in this chat.
I like it.
That's a new record. That's a new Thursday
like
night
it.
record.
That's
Thursday night record now. The old record was 450, and we've already eclipsed that. So let's get this conversation back into the good. Be sure to subscribe to everybody's channel. We all have social media outside of YouTube. We've got Instagram. We've got Twitters. There's a podcast that comes along with us, and we all do have TikTok channels, ladies and gentlemen. Come check us out now. Come check us out. Let's see
know
here.
how long TikTok's gonna be around.
It's gonna be around, Larry. Don't even sweat it. It's gonna be around. It's probably gonna be the ownership gonna change, but it's gonna be around. So this was a point of no return moment, and I'm gonna give it to you, B. Avery. I'm gonna give you this one because I'm sitting here saying to myself, you know, all this heat is in the street, okay, and you want to take your ass and go barebacking on a horse, okay. You really think you about to go to the Kentucky Derby and win something, okay? So B. Avery, the horse throws her butt when the gunshot starts shooting, and the horse just said, "Oh, F you, I'm saving my skin." She's on the floor, and that's when she gets abducted by Kane's people. Talk to me about why is you out here even doing this, Louie? Your man done left you. Was this your way of stressful? This was her emotional pony, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it wasn't the smartest decision. You know, she also gave her gun up. Now, I don't know how hard or easy it is to ride a horseback, you know, with a pistol in your waist. I can imagine it's quite difficult. Okay, I've never done it before.
Remember the Wild Wild West dudes? They used to ride. They used to have like 3-4 guns, just riding off.
This is true. This is true. Yeah. I'm tripping. So I don't know why she did that, but yeah, it's just her being silly. I mean, if at all, why now would you tell your guards to stand back? You know, I would want them to be on horses right behind me, you know, but that's just me. You got the money for it. So yeah, she's on the ego trip, man. Because a dude just left. They should be on the plane, or they should be landing right now in Jamaica, but she want to be at the horse place.
Exactly. You right, and I don't know if y'all stood next to a horse. They don't warn you when they about to drop a poop. Okay, you just see they tail do one of these numbers and bloop bloop. Your foot's covered in smush. Okay,
bloop
one take, bloop bloop. One take. What did you think about this? This was not a smart decision.
Nah, it wasn't. But I think they've been at war for a couple of weeks now, and I think this is probably her comfort place. You know, everybody got that one place they go to. Me, I'm gonna go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? I could be at war. I'm gonna go to the movie. Think about it. It was weird that she, you know, gave up her gun. I'm just like, why would you? There's no. like it's a cowboy type thing. Like you just said, like there's no way you're giving up your gun. If I'm in a war, they're not even just like in the beef. They're in a whole war. Like it's everywhere with me. It's in the bathroom with me. It's in church with me. It's everywhere I go. So her giving it up and then telling the people to stay back, I think she wanted a moment for herself, you know what I'm saying? Especially after like her and Jerome just had that conversation and he's probably about to leave. She probably just need to like just be her with her horse just riding, just trying to like zone out. But once again, it's like you're in the middle of a war. You really have no time for anything like that. You gotta always like be on point, you know. And then I'm pretty sure she's probably been here a few times since like the whole war started, and she probably thought she was in the good. Like she got comfortable and got caught lacking, and you know.
Damn, God. Larry, the floor is yours. Now, Larry, did Franklin tell Kane that she'd be coming here to the horse stables?
I believe so. That was a couple episodes back, I believe. I think he had mentioned it that she rides.
She ride all right.
Oh.
Nah, wasn't it Buckley that gave up that information? No, I'm
was
sure.
It Buckley? I don't know.
No, that don't make sense.
Remember when Franklin was talking to Kane like, I know you gotta know something, and the TV was on in the background with the horse. I think he was
okay. I think that's what it was.
That's right. Okay, no doubt. Floor is yours, Larry.
Yeah, I mean, I this is one of those things I think where her ego just got the best of her. You know, you're in the middle of a war and you want to go take time out for some leisure time, some R&R, and all up in public like that. I mean, and you want to. I mean, it's the thing is, if you're gonna do this, go to a place that you don't normally go. Like maybe call ahead and say, "Hey, could you have my horse moved over to this place?" And then go to a different ranch to go ride, because you're gonna go back to the same place. I mean, that's just like if everybody knows that you like to go to this fancy French restaurant to go eat dinner, and you haven't been there for a few weeks because you know that you've been at war, and you decide, well, it's 3 weeks, I'm tired, I need to go get myself some escargot or something. So you roll up in there. I mean, it's
Larry
just dumb.
got expensive taste.
You know,
My man said escargot. My cargo 160 swiftly.
It's just dumb. Like, she shouldn't have gone there. She knew. she just knew that. She knew it was just ego and hubris. It's just she got what was coming to her for making such a stupid decision.
Wow. Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we almost in the home stretch now, and this is when this show, it really got turned up. It's about to get serious now. So I have another video we're going to play, and then right after the video, one take, you get first crack at this one. Kane caught a big fish. Yes, he did. And that big fish was Queen Louie, and he was beating the snot out of her, literally. He beat the vomit out of this woman. Then his nasty ass went over there to touch it with his fingers. Damn, dude, you worse than Parissa. But ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this, and then we'll let one take go first.
Means how we protect our livelihood.
Damn it. See, look at Franklin. Some good ass character act. Look at Franklin.
Got a lot of niggas fresh out. Love feisty Redbone.
One take. Boy, the show got serious after that commercial.
Yeah, that was dark.
Yeah, man, they got serious. So talk to me about the whole torturing scene, and he branding, and she still wouldn't talk. And then the look on Franklin's face. What did it tell you?
Hey, man, I know one thing. That boy Kane a gangster. that boy gangster. I'm talking about it in every definition of the word, man. It wasn't no play. It wasn't no. This not gonna be pretty. It's a reason I wanted them to bring you in alive. It was a reason. Like, you got to pay for all this, man. I didn't think my penis was gonna work no more. I thought I gotta get up. I've been in the hospital sitting. And I had time to think about all of this, and I finally caught you. So, man, I ain't mad at Kane. I don't condone what he did, but at the same time, based on like who his character is, I think it fit. You know what I'm saying? It's the life that they in, and like certain things happen, and that, like, and as far as Franklin goes, I almost thought Franklin had pretty much lost everything he had for Louie. Like the look on his now, I don't care. Me personally, I know the look on his face when he saw that happening to Louie. I don't think it would have mattered who it was. Seeing a person like forcefully get branded, that makes just about anybody uncomfortable, dog. Like, just sitting there hearing the scream, and yeah, this is somebody you've known for a while and had like a close relationship with. So I understood that, but don't forget, like, Franklin did tell when she tried to, like, make a deal, like, I'll give you Teddy. Like, man, I already got in. And then he left. I said, ooh, he is the coldest. But, we know what happened after that.
B. Avery, that was eloquently put. I thought the same. Like, I saw the looks on Franklin's face, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe he's about to break down and help her or something. And then when he told Kane to go out, as one take said, and she was like, I can get you Teddy. I don't need Teddy. I got it already. My heart dropped, but the floor is yours, B.A.
Yeah, I hear you one take, and Lamont, I feel a little bit different, though. Because actually, when the scene was going on, when it comes to Franklin, let's talk about Franklin first. I did not know what to think. At first, I was like, damn, bro, this is cold as hell. This your auntie. I know that y'all don't get along and she done did this and she done did that, but you're not showing no emotion while she is getting branded in the chest. This is crazy. You are definitely all unhinged. But then I said, wait a minute. Let's look to see where he is. Franklin can't do anything right now. He has to play the part. He can't free her. Kane is not going to let him do that. He can't shoot his way out of there. It's one versus 20 of them at least. You know what I'm saying? So that's impossible. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. He playing the part now. You know, he going to act tough and act like he don't give a damn and yada, yada, yada. But as soon as he get out of there, he going to call the cavalry or whatever, which he did. But then I went back because Kane and that other henchman that had the blowtorch left. And it was only Kane and her in there. But he was, excuse me. He was still playing the part. And I was like, wait a minute, you don't got to do that now because ain't nobody in there. But maybe he was like, okay, maybe they're listening or something. Because, like, you know, he made the comments, okay, I'll give you Teddy. I already got it in. He could have been like, okay, I'm so sorry. I was faking. I'm going to get you out of here. As soon as I leave, I'm going to call Jerome. So, I don't know. That was kind of skeptical to me. As far as Louie is concerned, she's still being stupid. Why do you care about Buckley? Who gives a fuck about Buckley? I would have been like, this is Buckley. His address is ABC 123 so-and-so street. Here go the zip code. Here go on Mapsco. Here it is. I would take it on myself. Who is Buckley? I'm so confused, bro. She getting kicked in the stomach. I'm not gonna give him up for what? Why? I don't get it. Louie, I mean, I was really confused on why she was just being so loyal to Buckley. One take, help me out because you pondering over there.
No, bro. Listen, I'm not going to even lie to you, dude. Gee, I promise y'all. I watched this episode when I first got up this morning, but I'm kind of at a loss because I'm still wondering myself, like, damn, it was about her not giving up Buckley. Why the hell she would give up Buckley? What the hell is he?
Who gives a shit about Buckley? Like.
I think me and Larry know the answer to that.
Help us
because
out.
she felt like if she gave up Buckley, she was still going to die anyway. So the only thing keeping her alive and facing that torture or, you know, buying some time, so to speak, is the fact that she didn't give up Buckley. Do y'all really think that if she gave up Buckley, Kane was going to let her walk out of there?
I would have took my chances.
Yeah.
Took my chance. Before I get branded, this is Social Security number. This way, mom mistake. I would have took my
now, if that was anybody else in the crew, I wouldn't have gave it up. But Buckley,
the crack baby.
I call him the cockroach cop. He looked just like a damn cockroach. Larry,
and they even had a shot of him in his car smoking some crack.
Man.
Yep. Oh, you know he gonna think. You know he gonna think he's supposed to get with Louie now.
Wow, he low down.
I'll say this: Louie wanted to play this game, and for the longest time, she was always able to play the puppet master and move pieces around, have Jerome, you know, kill people here and there for her. She didn't have to get her hands dirty like that, and she was up there just, you know, a couple scenes before talking about how she wanted the respect. She didn't want people looking and just winking at her. She wanted the same respect that Jerome got. Well, this is what happens. You know, you get your ass tied to a chair and the living hell beat out of you. You want that? You want to deal with what comes with that. This is it. You know? Wow. This is it. I mean, it's unfortunate. But this is what happens. You get, you know, if you want to put yourself in that role, then you have to deal with the consequences. And she's dealing with the consequences now.
Wow.
I don't feel bad for her. She's got all the blood that's on everybody else's hands and on her hands too. Just because she didn't pull that trigger doesn't mean anything. That little girl that got killed was on her. You know, all the people that are drugged up and out of control and got killed out in where is it, Arkansas, whatever, from her making that expansion deal that wasn't supposed to be made. All that's on her. You know, all the people that were guarding her warehouses that got shot up because she went behind Franklin's back and ended up having to go to war. All that's on her. All this whole thing crumbling. Avi getting shot. all this would have been fine. Like she even said, I don't know why I just couldn't have been happy. We had money, we had each other, and their organization was moving fine. All they had to do was just keep doing what they were doing, but she wanted to start freelancing, and as a consequence, the whole thing started to crumble. So I don't feel bad for her because she's got blood on her hands just like Franklin does, just like Rome does, just like Leon does. She just got herself caught.
I don't feel bad for the beating, but the rape is not. You just don't cross that line.
Man, I think Larry got a deep hatred for Louie. It's deep to the point.
I don't hate her. She's just. I don't hate her. She's greedy. She's greedy and she's an egomaniac. I think she's better off the board.
One take, honestly.
Oh, she's not better off the board, but everybody else is better off with her off the board.
The person who hates Louie the most
I amend my list?
Is me.
Can I make one amendment to my list?
Yeah.
My list of people I want to see make it out